So good morning folks. So it's Sunday morning and most normal people are still tucked up in bed or having a nice lie-in, but of course us Moody's aren't normal people, and it's Sunday morning, it's a bit damp and it's miserable, and we're going out winter training on the bikes. What else would you expect? So we have Kevin the Doodle with us, and so Steve, what's the plan of action for today?
Well, like I say, it's a bit of a surprise, but you've already guessed some of it. So we packed all the motocross gear. So you got a bit confused because I packed motocross gear but no bikes. And we are on our way to Ashdown, which is a motocross track. But yeah, when we get there, you'll see what I've planned, what we're doing, and if you don't run away, you have sussed that I've packed body armour, so the potential for getting injured is quite high. But then that's part of winter training. So yeah, you'll have a little shock when we get there.
Oh, you are such an old romantic with your wonderful surprises, Mr. Moody.
Yeah, all these treats, and you just don't know when you're well off.
No. Okay, so let's see what's in store. So folks, we've arrived. We'll take the van's route. We don't normally come in this entrance, we normally come in the back entrance. So let's see what's in store. So this is my husband's idea of fun and a romantic treat. So Steve, would you please like to explain to everybody how sidecar motocross is romantic?
Well, it's all about doing something together. And it's
it could be hospital together.
Yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah, you got I don't know what's the matter with you. I'm well insured, you're well insured. If it all goes wrong, we just live singly but a life of luxury.
Okay,
so there you go.
Let's go and have a look at the track then. So Steve, this is the track. So we can see the main Ashdown track over there, and this is a separate track just using for the sidecar motocross today.
Yeah, looks good, doesn't it? Conditions are beautiful, not too much mud. Well, a little bit of mud, or in fact very muddy, but no, we'll be fine. It's all
romantic, I know.
Yeah, fine. And then yeah, we can go for a nice romantic lunch afterwards. Maybe a Mackie D's on the way home.
Oh, now you're talking.
You know, we're going to run round in an anti-clockwise direction, the opposite way to yesterday. There's two marshals out on the track. They can see all the circuit. But what I was going to do, I'm going to try and introduce this for today, because there's not a lot of marshals, but if somebody's off on a corner, passenger pulls off, somebody's stopped, the marshal here will be in the middle of the track, and I'll see how this goes, because it just depends if drivers can hear it. But I'm going to get him to do this, because if people can't see, maybe they can hear, so I'm going to get him to do this. So that just means there's somebody down on the track. Just give me some feedback on that, all right? So to just let me know if you can hear that, or if it's helpful. Now what we'll do is that everybody's going to get down to the in the middle of the track. There's a little holding area, so you can pull. You know, you haven't got to always pull off of the circuit. If you want a rest as a passenger or driver, just signal to the driver in plenty enough time so they can put into the middle area, and then you know, even if you're a passenger and you want to do one lap, pull in, get off, somebody else get on. I'll be down there to try and make it fair, where, you know, if people have had 2 goes and one person's only had 1, just come up to me and say, look, you know, I've only had 1 go. You know, if people want to have a go at driving a bike, then there's several outfits here. People will let you drive the bike. There is enough experienced passengers, drivers, ex-drivers, ex-passengers that will give you in basic instruction. The driver on the bike will also tell you as well where you need to be, because obviously it's important that you keep the bike balanced. You know, you need to stay on and get around the whole track.
Folks, this is my romantic treat that Mr. Moody Dilly Gaff Racer has planned for me. So I'm going to send him out first, and if he comes back in one piece, then I will have a go too.
Come on, get out there.
So Mr. Moods is going to go out first. He's just taking a quick lesson on how to be a motocross sidecar passenger. He keeps saying, what could possibly go wrong? I can think of a few things that could possibly go wrong. Off he goes. Look at the mud just here in the waiting area. Here he goes. His first time. Well folks, this actually looks more difficult than it actually looks. Conditions are really thick mud. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. I wonder if anyone will let me have a go on that. I think that's more my liking. Got to be muddy going down there now because they're taking the grass track route. Looks like they're coming in. Let's see what he thinks of it.
Only one way you're going to that happens a bit. Yeah. If you're down too low in the chair, it takes the weight off the back. Oh, right, and then, yeah. When you get low, there's a little thing. Takes you drop down. So you can drive round it.
Show your old farm! What did you think of that?
Brilliant. Loved it.
one. How ace is that?
It was much more difficult than I ever imagined.
It's not too bad when down here, you need to get a little bit lower, just a bit more going off that. And then that, and then
That was a lot more difficult. It looks difficult, but it's even more difficult. And wow, I only went round the little track, but there's no way anyone's getting me round that big one. So I might have another little go later, but I don't think we will be taking this up as the new hobby. Okay?
Oh, why not?
Well folks, as you can see now, it is absolutely piddling it down, so not sure if we're going to get a chance to have another go, but what do you think then, Moods? In English, please?
I'll make it again. Yeah, I'll have another go.
In the wet?
Mm.
In the rain?
Yeah, why not?
I'll video it. How much are you insured for?
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah.
It's a softer landing.
Yeah. Well,
So-
at least I can drive this.
But are you enjoying your romantic treat?
Absolutely. I mean, you certainly know how to spoil a woman.
I am available if anyone needs a love guru on how to treat your dragon. I'm available for advice. Just get in touch.
Well, me and Kev are staying. Steve's running up to see if he can have a go round in the wet. Do you think he's mad, Kev? I think he's mad, don't you? You don't want to go out there, do you? No. So there's been quite a lot of rain. Right, just going back out there. We were struggling to get up the hills. And there's quite a lot of standing water down there, as you can see. But somebody, no names mentioned, wants to have another go. I think I will pass, but I'm going to enjoy watching him have a go. So, Mr. Moods, we're on our way home now. So, what do you think of today?
It's been absolutely fantastic. As a romantic day out, I think that just about tops everything. But yeah, I had an absolute whale of a time. I'll tell you what, anybody that looks at that and thinks, oh yeah, that's easy as a passenger, all you got to do is stand there and hang off the side. Man, if you ever get an opportunity, go and have a go at it, because that has got to be one of the physically hardest things that I've ever done. And it's you've just got to be on your toes, be able to react to what the bike's doing. Me personally, I didn't have enough skill to be able to know where I needed to position my body to a balance between the balance of the bike and getting traction. But yeah, I'm definitely going to have another go at it. I've got to say a huge thank you to Rob Foden, who organised the day. He put in all the hard work getting everything set up. It's a pity he was busy when we left, but yeah, basically me and Rob grew up together. Well, I was going to say grew up. I haven't grown up yet, so but when we were kids, we were really good mates as kids. Lost touch years ago, and yeah, just recently sort of got back in touch, and yeah, he's been doing this sidecar racing. His lad does it as well. He's really good, and I'm definitely going to keep in touch and go and do a bit more of it. But what about yourself? How did you get on? Are you going to have another go?
Yeah, why not? It is incredibly tough, and you have to be incredibly coordinated, which is something that I'm not. But yeah, it's definitely worth having a go again. I think in slightly less wet conditions. And fair play, there were several girls and ladies out there, far more than you ever see trackside or on the racetrack. So fair play to them, having a really good go. So yeah, so it's time to go home. Have that McDonald's en route like you promised me, because that was my romantic dinner.
Oh, but I'm tired now.
And go and watch MotoGP.
So you don't think we're selling the road race bikes to get a motocross car outfit?
No. We'll take a pass on that one.
I'll keep working on it.
Okay, folks, it's time to go home.